I just want to show you guys something. This is the Remington R1 Enhanced in stainless. This is the original Remington R1 that I was hunting for, that I could never find. I really didn't want the blue one. Although the blue one is amazing, and it's probably has the nicest trigger I ever felt on a 1911 and action. But the one that I really wanted was the stainless Remington R1 Enhanced. This stainless, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but if you could see, I never seen stainless this nice before. Look at it. It looks like looks like the gun looks like it's made out of silver, like sterling silver. That's how beautiful of a job that Remington did on this firearm. Unbelievable. Well, I was talking to Mike at the gun shop, and I heard him over the phone ordering one, and I said, "Did I just hear you say you're ordering a Remington R1 Enhanced?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "I can't find one of them anywhere. That's the original Enhanced that I wanted. I seen one time at another gun shop, but I didn't like the way the slide was fitted to the frame. It was just like it was a defected one. Must have been, you know, it happens. What are you going to do?" So that's what stopped me from buying it. Then because I'm so friggin' impatient, I couldn't find one. Even YouTube it. YouTube a video. Try to find a Remington R1 Enhanced stainless on a YouTube video. Good luck. I think one guy has one with a cell phone. I seen it. Now we got one here. So the only dilemma it causes me is now I have a blue Remington, and now I have a stainless Remington. I really don't want both guns. They're both the exact same thing. So a buddy of mine is very interested in my blue Remington. I gave him a really good deal on it. The reason why I did is because he's a really good friend. He supports the channel, and you know, once in a while he sends me a donation to the channel, which I would never ask for. I don't ask for donations on my channel. I just, like I said before, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't do that. He just does it because he's a really good guy and he appreciates the videos. So he's real excited about getting my blue one. I just hope this one runs as nice as my blue one does, because my blued one, or whatever it is, I know it ain't real true bluing. They don't really do that too much anymore. Black oxide, whatever the frig you want to call it. I hope this one runs as good as that one, because he's getting a flawless, beautiful pistol. And I'm glad he is. He's a great guy. So far I went over the whole thing. I don't see any fit or any kind of finish problems. It feels nice, but it doesn't feel as smooth as my other one. But my other one also has 250 rounds through it. This has no rounds to it. So after you shoot a few hundred rounds to a gun, you will feel this. The action will become smoother. It's just going to happen. Things are rubbing together. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. It has like I can't stand some of these gun companies that make these stainless steel guns, and they're calling them stainless steel, and they have that sandblasted matte looking. To me, that's not stainless steel. Stainless steel should be beautiful, you know? So let me see if I can get the camera a little closer for you. I still can't believe I have this. And please, knock on wood. Is there any wood around here? Please run good today. I'm bringing it to the range today. I took the original grips off. I did not like the grips on it. It had some kind of black grips with like a peach grain coming through it. It looked kind of feminine. So I put them awesome Remington medallion grips on there. They're made out of G10 material. I'll tell you what, that G10, that's the way to go. It soaks up sweat. It's really grippy. And they look great on this gun. I ordered some other grips for it by Skin Grips, this company called. They're real pretty. We'll see how they are. But I don't know. I think I might just keep these on there. It really looks like it goes with it. Yeah, let me give you a closer look. Hold on. Alright. Oh, let me get my fat ass situated here. Damn. My freaking back's killing me. Alright. Let me see what we got good here. Let me zoom back a little. This camera, if you don't if you're not all the way back, it could go out of focus. Stop there. Like I said, this particular firearms company probably does one of the nicest stainless steel jobs you'll ever see. And I might have too much light on this, but if you could see, it's not a grain stainless like you see, you know how a lot of stainless have grain. It's not a high polish either. It's like a satin, silky finish. Look at that. Are you kidding me or what? And that's one of the things that I loved about it the most when I first seen one of these Remington R1 Enhance, is this friggin' stainless steel finish on here. You gotta be kidding me. The action feels nice. Well, I frog lubed it, so now it feels real good. The only thing is when you, here's the mags. Comes with two Mec-Gar stainless steel Mec-Gar, same kind of mags, Mec-Gar, the stainless steel ones. 8-round magazine, so gun holds a total of 9 rounds. And these magazines are friggin' awesome. Very nice. Love these. These Remington Enhanced have a match barrel and a match trigger, and the bushing is hand fitted, so that means pain in the ass getting the bushing off. So I'm going to need a bushing wrench for a while till I get a couple hundred rounds through it. Sometimes some 1911s are a little tricky to take apart because you'll run into weird shit. I know they're all, everyone thinks they're the same gun. You got one, you got them all. Not true. Not true. This particular one, now the one that I'm shipping to my buddy, he won't need a 1911 wrench because his is a little broken in. But when you first get them like this, man, look at that thing. When you first get them like this, it's a pain in the ass to take apart. So I was taking it apart last night, getting all the factory grease off it and all. And I figure, I had to take it apart weird to get it apart. I said, no, that's a good video because that's just another way of taking a difficult 1911 apart that has a tight bushing. So I might as well show it on the video. If I can remember how to fucking do it again. Let me see. It's got a pretty good trigger. It's not as smooth as the blued one, like I said, because remember the blued one, the trigger's been pulled almost 300 times or 250 times. This this trigger hasn't been pulled at all. So the fit back here is okay. Even on the black one, it's not perfectly, like smooth and perfectly level, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's not going to bother me. No, it's not going to bother me. This has got a real tight ass bushing on here, this particular gun. So what you have to do is, if I can remember how I did it, all I remember is I was trying to push this down and swing it to the left, and you just cannot do it. So what you have to do, what do you have to do? I forget. Oh, you do need the wrench to force it to the left. Watch your eyeballs. Oh man. Okay. Then force it to the left. It's going to get it's really tight. Okay. Once you get this out, you're in the clear. Now, it's so tight I can't push it back to the right. It's like impossible. I think this is too much light. Goodbye, light. Get the frig out of here. You're blinding the shit out of me. Wait a minute. I'm seeing blue friggin' dots. Hold on. Okay. Now that's too dark, ain't it? Really? Alright, let's do it this way. Just turn it upwards a little. There we go. Now, the problem I'm having, which you might have if you get a 1911, it's made tight. Now I can't move this damn thing back to the right. So what I'm going to do is, the reason that is because as the barrel goes through the slide, right at the end of the barrel, you can't see it, but you can feel it. It gets wider. So it's so wide that when this locks up, it locks up really, really tight, and that's a good thing. But I can't swing that back to the right to get it out. And I don't want to do it with the wrench because I know I came to the left with the wrench with a lot of pressure, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to swing it back and forth when it's real tight like that. I just don't think it's good to wear out the metal like that. So what you do next is pull this hammer back, make sure the thumb safety is down, and just move the slide back a little, just like that. As soon as you move the slide back a little, this should loosen right up for you. Look at that. See it? Now I can swing it back. So I'll just go right in between this spring, go back that way, and I'll just pull the bushing out from this position. Now there's another way to take a 1911 apart too, which I can't stand because it's dangerous and the spring can come out and knock and shoot right in your face. But it is a way of taking a 1911 apart. Just pull the slide back and pull the pin out, and then you got to hold. Then as you take it off, this spring will be all bent, and you got to watch it. It shoots out. I just hate that way. I think that way's. I mean, if you're in a pinch, it's a way you can do it, but I think this is just a better way of doing it. It's for your gun anyway. So now I'm good now. See, so that's how you get through that if you're having a problem. I don't know if this is going to help you or not. So I'll push the pin through the other side to pull it out, and damn, everything's so damn tight, but that's good. I'm just going to show you the internals, you know, on this. Everything looks really, really nice. One thing I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. I don't have a problem with a normal size guide rod. I don't need a full size guide rod. To me, I see no difference at all. I don't shoot any more accurate with a 1911 with a full size rod than a 1911 with a regular size rod. Actually, I prefer the regular size rod just because it's more pure of a 1911. There's your barrel. Same thing, that beautiful Remington enhanced machined barrel, just like my other one. Everything is done to perfection, and they didn't leave no sharp curve. Usually, most 1911s, you'll have like a sharp curve on here. They really rounded off everything. I like that. It's just, I love them little things. It really means a lot to me. So, the throat and the feed ramp, the throated barrel looks wonderful. There's no sharp edges, and there's no misshape. It's nice and perfect looking. So hopefully it should feed well. Looks really nice in there. Now the Colt 1911s, which I love, what they do is right here, they scallop it a little bit. And believe me, it does make it more reliable. It allows it to run different style bullet heads, different kinds of hollow points. I wish everyone would do that. But I don't know. Everyone don't. I don't know why. Here's the slide. Very nice, heavy duty, thick, very thick walled slide. Love that. Here's what I don't like. It's not a big deal though, because Springfield did this shit too. This part here, I think it's the connector. It rides on here back and forth like brake pads do on a rotor. So this needs to be nice and perfectly smooth and level. And then they go and they stamp some kind of marking on there. So when that connector is riding on there, it's gonna bump over the mark. And I don't know. I don't think anything should be stamped on this part of the gun. If you got to stamp something there, stamp it somewhere else. Stamp it in the roof of the slide or something. Why you got to stamp it on something that has to be precisely perfect? What are you, nuts? But it's just one little S. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means stainless. I don't know. It's the Model S, because this does say one S on it, and it's just an S there. But some gun companies, they'll put the whole friggin' number across there. And when the connector's riding across it, you can feel it going bubbly, 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 bubbly. It's like, what is wrong with people? These guys are supposed to be machinists, you know, smart people. I don't know. I never see that on a Colt. So, but it's just one little S, and you can't even feel it, so it's not an issue here. I just wanted to bring that up. I hate that shit. Leave that shit alone. Don't put anything on that spot. So there's your slide. It's really, really beautiful. Same thing, fiber optic sight. Same thing, you got the target sight in the back. I was going to do a video shooting with two eyes open and one eye closed. Here's my view on that. I can shoot with two eyes open when there's a dot, and a dot. no problem, because you aim for the dot in the middle. You can do it. It's not too hard to do, but it's hard to shoot with two eyes open with this kind of sight. So we're going to do a video like that. I'm going to bring a gun with this sight system, and I'm going to bring a gun up with a traditional 3-dot sight system. I want to shoot with my eyes open, and I'm going to show you the difference. And maybe it's just me, maybe it's my eyes are crazy, I don't like it, everyone's different. So that's it. I love the barrel. Even the barrel length is nice. Nothing, they didn't cut any corners. All the little details are very precisely rounded off and all that. That's what I look for. I like that, especially in this kind of gun. A 1911 has to be made right to be reliable. If it is made right, it is just as reliable as any other gun. The problem is a lot of 1911s are being made too fast, and they're being made wrong, because all something has to be is 1/1000th of an inch wrong, and the whole gun won't run right. So when you see these videos about 1911s not running right, that's why. But like I said, I've had nothing but good luck with mine. It seems to go together a little easier than it comes apart. I'll make sure I could get this all oiled, because I will shoot this today. Okay, what I will do, is there enough oil in there? That's enough. It should run. It shouldn't need a ton of oil to run right, so I'm just going to go like that. Seems to go together a little bit better. Another thing, when you're putting this in, I know we've seen this 1,000 times, beware of the idiot mark if you're new to guns. When you're going through this part, see, I'm going over that connector right now, I feel it. When you're bringing this up, don't sweep it up, and you might scratch the frame. If you're not used to putting guns together, get yourself some electrical tape, put a piece up here, and put a piece here, just in case you slide or slip and you scratch your gun. Especially with this kind of finish. I know stainless steel guns, you can get the scratches out, but not with this one, because it's like a high gloss satin. I don't know how I could duplicate that pattern. If it was a grain and it was going one way, that's easy. You could take scratches out of this, but this kind, you can't. I don't know what you would use. I guess a very soft Scotch-Brite. I don't know what you would use to get a scratch out of this. You can't buff it. If you buff it with a Dremel, you'll make a shiny spot. So it's just something I have to look into in case I do get a scratch. So I lift it up, place it there. Seen this a million times. And then I put my thumb here in case I go up there by accident. And pretty much just push it right in. What are you doing? Sorry guys, there it goes right in. Okay, that's pretty much it. But like I said, it looks like it kind of goes together a little easier than before. Now when I put this on, it's going to be tight again. I forgot what I did. So I think what I need to do is bring this down a little, put it down around this position, because it's so damn tight. So I just cock the slide. Bring the slide down about 3/4 of an inch. Enough where this moves freely, and then swing this back this way. Keep the slide back if you want. If you want to keep this loose, you got to keep the slide in around this area. Then, this is a little tricky, okay? Then, because it's so tight, then you put your plug on, push it in, like that. Then bring your bushing around, and then let it go. I mean, see, it can be done without struggle, without scratching the gun. You don't want to scratch a gun like this. So that's how I have to do it, without scratching it until it breaks in. So here it is. This is the one I originally wanted. I never thought I'd even end up with one. And I even said when I bought the other one, well, if I see a stainless, I'm just not going to get it. I'm just going to deal with it. But I'm very weak. I can't do that. So, especially, you know, when it's at my own gun shop and it's staring at me in the freaking face. Are you kidding me? One last look. Gun's empty, so now I can muzzle sweep myself if I want. Here's the back. It's even got checkering on the extended grip safety. Real nice. Steel mainspring housing, standard, with a Remington Enhanced. Okay, that's something good to know. Roll marks look beautiful. They don't look gaudy and they don't look stupid. They look real nice. Okay. All good. Alright guys, well the next video is going to be me shooting this beautiful thing, and please cross your fingers, knock on all your woods for me, will you? Here's one here. Alright, talk to you guys soon.